Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. This is your favorite special need coach, Esther Emmanuel. Alright, so today on my channel, we're going to be discussing something very important to all parents that have kids on the autism spectrum. Yes, but before we go ahead, have you subscribed? Please do if you haven't. Just click on the subscribe button to get notification when we drop videos like this. Today we're going to be discussing how to get the attention of kids on the autism spectrum. And I know that this topic will be beneficial for parents who have kids on the autism spectrum. I know it can be difficult to get the attention of kids on the autism spectrum, and that is because they are socially impaired. When it comes to interaction and communication, they just want to interact with what they have, objects or things they are interested in. They will not come to you and initiate conversation or talk to you or gist with you. They only come to you probably if they need something. That's if they can't get it themselves, or, they can't just go for it. Then they come to you and request whichever way they can to just take what they need. But aside that, getting their attention, probably you need them to do something or you're calling them. It's kind of, stressful, or, you're just calling a child and the child doesn't seem to, look at you or answer you. I know it can be frustrating, but there are ways to get their attention. We're going to be discussing about that. So let me start on this note. What you should not do as parents is to inculcate artificial attention techniques. And when I mean artificial attention techniques, they are techniques when you have to drag the child and say, "I'm calling you," or you do like this, or you do like this, or you turn the child's head. Look at me, look at me. Oh, no. We're not going to inculcate that. And the reason is, if you start off getting your child's attention with those techniques, your child will rely on that technique. So even if you're calling your child's name, your child won't take you serious because your child is not used to you calling and just getting attention. The child will expect that you act on like this. Do you understand? And we don't want to do that, right? We don't want the child to rely on such techniques. So how do you get your child to, respond to you organically? Now, the first thing you need to do is to become a giver. Now, here is what I mean. You have to do something or engage in something that your child is interested in. Your child is actually paying attention to something, right? So that means your child has the capacity to actually pay attention. Now, if your child is not paying attention to you, it means the activity or the thing that your child sees with you is not something your child is interested in. So, of course, a child on the autism spectrum will not look at you because, of course, it's not something of interest. So the first thing to do is to engage in something that your child is interested in. You are calling the child's attention, he's not listening to you. If your child likes a ball, for instance, start playing with the ball. No, you're playing with the ball. So play with something your child is interested in. Oh, your child likes ball. Play with it. Let your child see that you're playing with that thing that he or she is interested in. Trust me, your child will come to you. Now, when your child comes to you to collect that thing, be a giver and give that item freely. In fact, if it's an activity, engage together with your child. Let your child see that you are interested in something he or she is interested in. So play together with your child. Let it be fun. Do you understand? Now, if you keep doing that, your child is relaxed with you. Your child now knows that, okay, you are interested in what I'm interested in. Okay. There is a connection that you're building. So remember, you're trying to get them to start responding to you. You're trying to get their attention. So you are the one to, first of all, give your attention to what they like. Okay. Let them come to you willingly. And then they can only do that when they see that you are with something they want or they like or they're interested in. Now give it to them freely. First time, second time, the third time. You can demand something very simple from them. For instance, you can just say, give me high five. And then you give them that thing. Do you understand? Something easy, something not something that would not piss them off. Okay, just give just a little bit of command. Okay, you can say sit down, and then we'll play with the ball. Okay, oh, you can say bang the table if that's what you want. Okay, my point is just give them a little instruction, then give them that very good thing they like. We call it positive reinforcement. You're reinforcing that behavior. Do you understand? Now you can do it for your child at home. Before you know it, your child will gain that trust in you that, oh, my mom, my dad is interested in what I like. And if they ask me to do something or they call my attention, I know I'm going to get something if I do it. But it doesn't start in a day. You have to be consistent in doing it. You have to build that trust, and it takes step by step, until you get to a point where you really don't have to use any reinforcer again. You have gotten your child's attention, but that process is very important. You're building your child's attention. Now, this is why your child, the same child of yours that don't pay attention to you during therapy section, that child pays attention to his or her therapist, or maybe in school, the child pays attention because we have mastered this technique where we reinforce this positive behavior. We engage in something they like to get their attention. We demand a little to get their attention, and we increase the demand. But at that time, your child has already trusted you that, yes, I'm going to get this if I do this. And so it's the same thing for parents at home. Just engage your child, but then don't just start organically. Oh, it's my child. You should listen to me. A child on the autism spectrum, it might not work for them that way. So you have to build that trust. You have to positively reinforce them. So the main strategy is to use positive reinforcement. I hope we get this. All right. So let me know what you think. Let me know if the strategy works for you. I'd love to see your comments. I'd love to hear from you. So you can go to the comment section and let me hear from you. And if you have any topic of discussion you want us to talk about, you want Coach Esther to discuss about on the channel, please, you can also drop it and we'll talk about it. Did I tell you that we have a WhatsApp group? Yes, of almost 1,000 parents and teachers where we do pseudo training every week to equip ourselves. You can join that group. The link will be dropped on the comment section as well. All right. So thank you very much for joining me to this video. I hope you have learned something. All right. See you next time. Bye.